Let me get this shit on present mode. Actually, let's get it already started. Let's get it already pulled up. I was gonna pull it up on screen, but let's see. What a screen tab. What a motherfucker chat. All right, so Lamar, we're gonna be talking about the 6 teams that have the best chance of making it to the playoffs this season. With the six, or we're gonna be talking about the teams that have 6 losses that still have a chance of making it to the playoffs. So you got the Green Bay Packers, you got the Arizona Cardinals, you got the Bears, the Raiders, the Jaguars, the Lions, the Steelers, the Houston Texans, and the New Orleans Saints. So I'm gonna show you the settings. I'm gonna show you the standings too. But who do you think has the best chance of making it to the playoffs right now with 6 losses?
Well, shit. To be honest, looking at these teams, that's why I'm smiling because like looking at these teams, all these teams is like it's not looking good for them at all.
They all
But
dog shit right now.
yeah, they all like weak. I can't see none of them making the playoffs. But if I had to choose, not for real, I really think. But if I had to choose one, I would have to choose. I would have to choose the. This is tough. Fuck. I would have to choose probably the Bears, just because the Packers are always like the leader in the division, but the Packers are ass or garbage. The NFC North has 3 teams in this picture right now. You got the Packers, you got the Lions, you got the Bears. Obviously, the Vikings are the leaders right now. But I think the Bears might can make a run, especially with them getting Claypool. They have a really good running game. They got 2 good running backs. They have a solid defense, especially solid defensive backs. I feel like if they get their shit together this week and get a W, and if they're able to keep on the momentum, I feel like they can make a run. Cardinals is looking real ugly, especially Buda Baker's ruled out for this upcoming game, so it's looking ugly right there. So if I had to choose, I would say the Bears, and then second fiddle would probably be the Jags, just because they had a really solid comeback win last week against the Raiders. Just
See, I'm gonna have to go. I'm probably gonna have to go with the Packers myself. I don't know if the Bears have a team that's able to keep on winning. I know they coming off a big win this last game. Justin Fields looked good. He had a big improvement, like we were saying. But I'm gonna have to go with the Packers. I'm gonna have to go with the team that I know always makes it. I know I know it's taking a gamble because they haven't shown us anything. And I know I keep saying to myself like you gotta stop. You gotta stop comparing this new Packers team to the old Packers team. But
man,
you know what I'm saying. But when I look at this Packers team, I still got trust in Aaron Rodgers. I still believe Matt LaFleur could get this team to the playoffs, and he's the only team out of these 7, 8 teams or whatever. Don't are these 9 teams? They're probably the only team that's made it consistently. The only team that's pretty much proven. Who the Arizona Cardinals? They got scraped by the Rams first round last year, and then they still not looking like they haven't really shown any improvement since they've really started this season. You know, a little they got a little better when they added Hopkins, but besides from that, the Arizona Cardinals still looking like the Arizona Cardinals. And then with the Steelers, you have no quarterback. Texans, their whole organization's in shambles right now. The Saints, Taysom Hill, Andy Dalton, still trying to figure that shit out. Like, Jameis Winston sitting on the bench. The Lions, ass. Jaguars, they still trying to figure things out there. Young team. Raiders, straight disappointment. Bears, like I said, I don't know if they could be able to beat the Packers out to make the playoffs. So that's how I'm looking at the standings.
yeah. I mean, like I said, I mean, don't get me wrong, the Packers, like you said, the Packers is always like you said, they're proven. They're proven. Same thing with Steelers. They've always been proven. I even feel like the Saints has always been kind of like it seemed like every year or every other year the Saints was always in the playoffs as well, like getting the first round home game. The Saints has always been pretty solid, but yeah, the team that you got listed, this is a different year, bro. Like the tide has changed. Like we got good teams that's number one in the division, like the Browns. Like whoever thought the Browns was gonna be like, I think they're like second in the division right now, even
So
without the Watson.
so you really think that Bears team, you really think this Bears team could beat out the Packers
Yeah,
for a playoff spot? You see how it is right now. Okay, the Vikings, they clearly gonna win that division.
it's completely even right now between the Packers and the Bears.
How about the Rams? Could the Rams maybe sneak in there?
Mm, Nah, because the fourth,
They got 5 losses. But out of the
damn.
16 losses, I think Rams will probably get in there before the Cardinals. Shit, I don't know. Cardinals might be able to get a better record than the Rams.
You think so?
They might. I'm not saying they is. They might. The Rams still kind of scary. I don't know what the Rams are. I don't even know what the Cardinals is yet. So, and we're 9 games into the season. It's crazy that we're still trying to figure it out.
I know, it's crazy. But I like it like this. I always kind of like, I mean, the season gonna go how it's gonna go, but I always like it to where like the last few games really matter.
Yeah, to size it out.
Yeah,
So they
like,
ain't sitting their fucking players the last week and all that.
yeah. Hell yeah.
So you sticking with the Bears through this?
Yeah, I got the Bears. I don't know why. Like you said, like you know how you say you have faith in Aaron Rodgers. I don't know why. For some reason, I ain't even gonna say for some reason. I trust Justin Fields. I just feel like the team just needed to get him weapons. I feel like that's the new thing now. I was watching something earlier where they were just saying how Tua is playing way better football than majority of quarterbacks in the league right now. Like that's including Lamar Jackson and Jalen Hurts. Like Tua, don't get me wrong, Tua. When he was not injured, that boy was averaging over 300 yards per game passing, and he averaged like 3 to 4 touchdowns per game. And I mean, look what he got. He got Jalen Waddle, you got fucking Tyreek Hill, you got you just picked up Jeff Wilson, then you got Raheem Mostert. You got a great head coach who's an offensive guru, who's a genius. You got your defense who's like awesome defense, especially the DB core. But you just picked up Bradley Chubb, so. I don't know why, bro. I just got faith in Justin Fields. Like they just, they put some weapons behind them. They got N'Keal Henry. They got what was that, Chase Claypool. I got faith in Justin Fields, especially his running style. I feel like because he's so mobile, I feel like that's gonna help him a lot. Aaron Rodgers is mobile too. Don't get me wrong, but Aaron Rodgers can run only so fast.
I'm happy you say that because they're gonna have to play. They play each other again on December 4th at 10 o'clock. So we're gonna see how that game play out. If you think the Bears gonna make it, I think the Packers gonna make it. They gotta face each other either way. So maybe they'll decide it all. That's gonna have a lot of implications on it when they do play each other.
And the Packers play the Dolphins after that. Sheesh.
Yeah. They play the Vikings.
So, they must. I'm tripping there. My bad. I would say they must got a bye week because I don't know why I was looking at the I thought it went from December 4th all the way to December 25th. I'm like, they must got a late bye.
Yeah. Like I said though, we're gonna see it. They gotta play each other. But let's move on to the next topic. All right. Let me try to pop it up. Let me stop that screen share at this one.
Oh, that was funny that last time when it was on live at my job, he was like, "Hey, scoot to the right a little bit."
I was trying to see what Shawty was talking about, man.
You know what's crazy? I swear to God, bro, it's funny because I when you first said that, I was like, is he looking at old girl? But it's funny that you said that because she is bad though, no cap. She's bad as fuck. Low key. She is young. I think she might be your age. She might be like, how old are you? 21?
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, I think she's like 19 or 20. But you already know, man. You already know, nigga. We already talked about it. Already got the police.
Hey, I'm just saying, man. I was just saying.
But it was weird because she see me on the fucking. She see me talking to you, and then she gonna sit right behind me. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, she was staring right at it too. That's
what I was exactly right at it. I thought I was tripping. I was like,
she was staring right at my face. So I was like, shit, who was that behind you?
That's why I wouldn't even. That's why I was like, when you said, "Let me see," I was like, hopefully he don't say nothing crazy.
I was like, that she could probably hear me too, so I ain't gonna say nothing. But next one. So if the playoffs started today, if the playoffs ended today after 9 weeks, these will be the teams that will be facing off against each other. You have the Bills versus the Eagles. You have the Chargers versus the Kansas City Chiefs, the San Francisco 49ers versus the Vikings, the Dolphins versus the Baltimore Ravens, the New York Giants versus the fucking Seattle Seahawks. And then you have the Jets versus the Titans, Cowboys versus Buccaneers. All these is hella good games, but let's break them down. Let's see. Let's start from last seed to the top seed. First off, let's go with the Cowboys versus the Buccaneers. If them two teams faced off against each other today, right now, I'm talking like throw the shoulder pass Thursday night, who will win?
Damn. I would give it to Shit, I would give it to the Cowboys right now to win that game. I mean, you can never count on Tom Brady, but like you said, you mentioned some team was in shambles. I think you said the Texans is in shambles right now.
Yeah.
Tom Brady's life is in shambles right now. So I feel like their team is not fully equipped right now. So I feel like the Cowboys got the edge over the Bucks. I think the Bucks. I feel like the Cowboys will win that game. It'd be a good game. But I think the Cowboys will win.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with that one. I think, yeah, like you said, Tom Brady's still trying to figure some things out. The Cowboys, it looked like they got I don't want to say everything figured out, but it looks like they have more stability on that team. You got Zeke, you got Pollard, you got him going crazy. So you got them two, you got that 1-2 punch at running back, and then they might still bring in Odell. So I like that Cowboys team right now. It looks like they're probably a top 5 team in the NFC right now too.
Yeah.
Possibly the NFC, they it's kind of weak right now, but who knows? Maybe the Buccaneers, they still got 9 more weeks until the playoffs start, so maybe they figure it out before then. But next, you got the Titans versus the Jets.
I got the Titans just because King Derrick Henry, that guy is filthy. And I was watching a podcast the other night with Chris Johnson and Lindell White. And, those are 2 guys who played running back for the Titans and, who kind of was around Derrick Henry when he first came. And they basically mentioned, too, I didn't really notice it, but then I kind of was watching a little bit of film. I was like, damn, this is true. Derrick Henry gets stronger as the season goes along. So, and that means he's only going to get stronger in the playoffs. So, I feel like he's going to be running straight through that fucking Jets defense. And don't get me wrong, Jets defense is pretty solid, but they're no match for King Derrick Henry. So I got the Titans on this one. I feel like it's gonna be a good game though. I feel like the Jets gonna make it a good game, but I feel like Derrick Henry gonna go crazy.
Facts. I'll probably take the Titans too. They got a better run game. They got, like you said, Derrick Henry. The Jets the Jets, they was just ass last year. The Jets is just one of those teams that they make it. They got Zach Wilson, Bryce Hall, he's out for the year. They just picked up Robinson. But like I said, the Jets, they're new up and coming team. Once again, the Titans, they've been around. They've been having the same system. Malik Willis, I don't know if they're gonna end up taking him out or if they're gonna stay with Ryan Tannehill. But either one, I feel confident either one of those quarterbacks knocking off the Jets. Then they just have a better all-around team than the Jets. I feel like a lot of these players that are on the Jets in 2 to 3 years, they're gonna be superstars. But right now, they still young. The juices ain't fully developed yet.
Mm-hmm.
But next you got, so we both agree with that. We both got Cowboys. We both got the Titans. Next you got you got the New York Giants versus the Seattle Seahawks.
Ooh, that's a good one. And they just played each other I think last week or 2 weeks ago. But I got the Seahawks on this one. I really think Geno. Not to say he's a game manager, he kind of is, but I feel like he's a little more than a game manager just because he's mobile. He can run for the first down. He can he's very smart with the ball. He's obviously been a veteran in the league for a long time now, and he's used to be a first round pick. He wasn't a first round pick for nothing. I feel like he does have first round talent. My bad, but not yeah. I feel like the Seahawks will come out with this one. I feel like all these games gonna be a good game, but I feel like the Seahawks gonna take this one just because their defense is a little more better than the Giants defense.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Seattle as well. I can't trust Danny Dimes.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be his first playoff game. I want to say Geno. This might be Geno's first playoff game too. I don't know if he was in one back in the day, but
I'm pretty sure he was in one, but as a backup,
Yeah. So, but I like with Geno. I like Geno Smith. I like Seattle Seahawks. They have a team that's been through it, that's been to Super Bowls. I know that the players that they have right now haven't been there. Maybe Tyler Lockett was on that team. I can't really remember right now, but Pete Carroll, he's been to Super Bowls. He knows playoff football. He knows what it takes. He's gonna run the ball down their throat. They got they got that rookie running back. He's been going crazy. So I feel like they'll just keep feeding the ball down the Giants' throat, keep running it on them. And yeah, I like that Seattle team more. But next you got the Dolphins versus the Ravens. In Baltimore.
That's cool. Now this is gonna be a first round game. That's gonna be tough. But and they played each other as well. They played each other this season.
Another thing, though, my bad. I had to say one more thing. Another thing is the Giants ain't walking in and being the Seattle Seahawks at home. But go back to the Go back to this Ravens Dolphins.
No, yeah, with the Ravens Dolphins, this is tough. This is two really, really good teams. I really, really do. I mean, don't get me wrong. I feel like the Dolphins. I feel like they can. I feel like they can win this game, but I just feel like when you look at quarterback play, don't get me wrong. Like I was just talking, good about Tua.
Yeah, you was just talking about.
I was. But when Tua compared to Lamar, though, I just feel like Lamar is gonna outplay Tua. Like this is assumptions, but I just feel like Lamar is gonna do what it takes to win this game. Like he has the experience now that he won one game, and Lamar wants to get paid. And deep down, he knows this too. Like he knows he needs to win in order for him to get everything he's always been asking for. So I feel like I got Lamar in this game. I feel like this is gonna be probably the closest game of all the games of the first round. But I got the Ravens on this one. I feel like the Ravens are gonna pull it out at home.
See, when I think about throwing Tua and Lamar, they both have similar styles of play when it comes to just throwing the ball. Tua is not about to run the ball like fucking Lamar, but when they're doing short passes, they both do the similar short passes. But I feel like Tua is more accurate with his passes. He makes the decision faster. When it comes to Lamar, he might go sprint it, but his short passes and deep passes are a lot more inaccurate than Tua's. I feel like Tua, his passes are accurate, but sometimes it comes to the arm strength. That's the biggest problem at times.
Yeah.
But
we underthrown people.
Exactly, and I feel like Dolphins got a better team. They got better. I don't want to say a better coach, but they have a better complete team. Lamar doesn't have any options. His best option right now is what? Deshaun Jackson. Deshaun Jackson's 35 years old right now. This Dolphins team
or Duvernay.
You know what I'm saying? Like the Dolphins, they got a young team. They got Tyreek Hill, they got Waddle, they got Mostert, they got Jeff Wilson, they got a defense also. So I just feel like when it comes to the playoff, you're gonna have your stars step up, and you're gonna have a complete team with the Dolphins, where it's gonna come to Lamar really trying to scrape and scrap all game, trying to whatever the little pieces he has. Mark Andrews likely he's gonna try to make the best of what he has, but I don't know if it's gonna be enough to knock off the Dolphins.
Hey, really different though.
Exactly, and if you could somehow, if they finally get a mix with Andrews and Likely, because they don't have too many wide receivers, so if they could get a 1-2 punch with that, it could be a problem.
Yeah.
But next you got the 49ers versus the Vikings. This is rematch they played a couple years ago in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm. I remember that too.
Who do you have?
I was playing San Fran. But yeah, this rematch gonna be in Minnesota, playoff first round. I got the Vikings though. I feel like Kirk Cousins can. I feel like he can do it. I feel like Kirk Cousins got this. I feel like Dalvin Cook. He gonna go crazy though. I feel like he gonna go crazy in this game.
All right, I'm gonna probably go with the Niners. I feel like the Niners already played them. When the Niners just played them a couple years, the Niners just played them a couple years ago. Look, it pretty much they got the same teams, and now the Niners got Christian McCaffrey. So you really just run the ball down their throat again. And then the defensive line of the San Francisco 49ers should be able to penetrate the Vikings, the Vikings offensive line. So Kirk Cousins, he's going to be under pressure all game. He's going to have to make quick decisions. And Kirk Cousins on primetime games and the big games, so they not always been the best, So I'm going to if I had $1 million, I'm going to put my money on the San Francisco 49ers. And I also trust Kyle Shanahan's coaching more than this is the Vikings. This is his first year as a head coach. He's going against Kyle Shanahan, who's been in two almost 3 Super Bowls, 3, 4, 8 championship games. So he knows what he's doing. So I'm gonna take the Niners.
Mm-hmm.
Next, you got the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Los Angeles Chargers.
Ooh, it's gonna be a
rivalry game.
Shootout. And they play each other this week, I believe. But
the Niners versus the Chargers this week, Sunday Night Football.
Oh, okay. No, but I got Chiefs. Can't go wrong with Pat Mahomes, man. Pat Mahomes plus Andy Reid's play calling that's tough, bro. It's very, very tough. And they got a decent running game. They still got Ronald freaking Jones, who's on the bench, I believe, who should be starting somewhere, And then you got Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Like they got a squad, man. They got weapons like a mug. They got all these receivers. I got the Chiefs on this in this first round.
Yeah, I'm going with the Chiefs too. I don't think the Chargers got what it take to knock off the Chiefs. They played each other in the recent years, and this Chargers team they've been kind of disappointed. And J.C. Jackson, he got hurt this season, so who's gonna be able to guard guys like Kelsey? Who's gonna be able to guard? You got literally the whole Chiefs team is just full of dogs from Juju's. You got guys everywhere, and
There's Tony.
Yeah, Kadarius Toney, he hasn't even been like implemented in the offense yet. He's still trying to figure it out. So that's what I'm saying. So by time they play each other in the playoffs 9 weeks from now, I feel like the Chiefs should pretty much run away with that game. The Chargers, I feel like they've been kind of disappointing this season compared to what we all thought they were going to come in and do. Same thing with the Raiders. The whole AFC West has been kind of disappointing. Besides from the Chiefs are the only team that's still staying consistent, still doing what they do, and not like I said, they've been doing what they do. They got Andy Reid, and I don't think Andy Reid's gonna allow the Chargers to walk into their home stadium and knock them off. But for the last game, this gonna be the fucking Bills versus the Eagles.
I was funny. I was gonna tell you about this earlier. This is really not a game though. They both got first round buys.
Oh yeah, you're right. But let's say they did play though.
Yeah, I'm about to say this could be a Super Bowl matchup. So
yeah.
This is a very, very, I want to say even matchup. But I just feel like the Eagles like legit, bro. Like every single position on the Eagles team is elite. So I feel like it's gonna be a very, very good game, but I would have to take the Eagles in a close one and a nail biter.
Yeah, nah, I'm not. I can't go with the Eagles. The Eagles not beating the Bills. The Bills, they got a better defense. Or not. Both of the defenses are solid for each team, so it could really come down to the run game. But I feel like the Bills have been battle tested. The Eagles haven't really played too much. If they played the Bills right now, that'd be the best competition they had all season.
Oh yeah.
Besides from that, it's probably gonna be the Cowboys. You feel me? So the Eagles they're not really battle tested. The Bills, they played the Chiefs last year. They played teams this year. They played the Ravens this year. I've seen them play. They played top dogs. They've shown that they got what it takes. With the Eagles, I'm not trying to figure out. I know that they could ball. I know that they're a raw team, but they haven't beaten anybody that I could be like, damn, you know what? The Eagles are for real. They just knocked them off. I can't think of one team that they beat.
Cowboys.
Nah.
Well, they have back though. They had back.
Exactly. And then you could say the Vikings, but that was what, week 2?
Yeah, that was week 2. It was early.
That was early as hell. So I just feel like the Bills are battle tested.
Even though the Vikings just came off week 1 smacking the Packers. And when I say smack the Packers, they smack the Packers like sheesh.
And I know Josh Allen, if there's 2 minutes left on the clock in the fourth quarter, I know Josh Allen's gonna go make a play. With Jalen Hurts, I'm not sure if there's 2 minutes left, a minute 30 on the clock, if he's gonna be able to drive that ball down 80 yards in front of everybody on prime time against Josh Allen and the Bills team. And then this would be in the Super Bowl if this did happen. So I don't know if he'll be able to drive down the field and go do that.
Only time will tell. We're gonna see. I can't wait.
We're gonna see that.
So crazy. So obviously, I've been wanting them to play I guess some competition, but it's just so funny since people have been saying like, "Oh, y'all ain't playing no comp, bro." I can't wait. I honestly can't wait to the playoffs, bro. I can't wait till we play a solid team so we can smack them and they be like, "Okay, the Eagles did they shit." And don't get me wrong, I don't give a fuck who we play. I don't give a fuck if it's like we play the Niners, we play the Seahawks. I just want to play somebody where if we beat them, we're gonna get hella respect.
See, when I look at that NFC, I don't know if the Eagles could beat the Niners. I don't know if the Eagles could beat. That's pretty much the NFC. I think the Niners are the only team that could beat the Eagles in the NFC right now. I don't know, maybe the Cowboys.
And it's hard to beat a team twice. You think the Vikings can if they play us again, you think they can beat us at home?
Nah, Vikings not gonna beat y'all. I feel like y'all
the Niners can come into Philly and beat us.
I feel like they can. They went into the Green Bay house and just beat them last year in the snow.
Oh yeah, you're right.
In the snow, it was freezing.
Yeah. Freezing.
You know what I'm saying? Like they lost in a dome to LA against the team they've been spanking on. So
man, really should have won that, but
they walked into Dallas a week before that and beat Dallas. And beat Dallas in AT&T. Like, come on now.
Man,
I think they could.
that shit don't matter in the playoffs.
That's facts, and that's why I feel they could walk in. I feel like they could walk into the Eagles' house and knock them off. I think so. And then with the Bills, I don't. Maybe the Chiefs could beat them. The Dolphins. That's gonna be a tough game. I know Baltimore can't beat the Bills, so that's why I need the Dolphins to. I need the Dolphins to beat the Ravens because the Ravens can't beat the Bills.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll probably be best for TV, best for everybody if the Ravens get knocked off first round.
Hold on. Let me walk you my manager real quick. I'm gonna just tell her I'm about to go back.
Now we all good. I think we can end it right here. We just finished. We finished these two sections and stuff, or these two videos.
All
right, we can do right here. I know you gotta get back to work.
Nah, yeah, I know she'll be calling a nigga anytime, at any moment right now. I'm like, oh shit.
But I Lamar, appreciate you for hopping on, especially at work though, bro.
No, yeah, for sure. I was gonna say too, I'm still down to if you down. I know you work. I know you probably work early tomorrow. What time you get off at? 4, you said?
3.
Ugh,
But we getting home at like 4.
All right, we'll figure it out tomorrow. I work 4 to 11 tomorrow again. But yeah, I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you when you get off work, and then we'll go from there.
All right, though. All right, then.
All right, brother.
All right.